years. Brett is the Picks Guru. Professor Shroyer is the host. The show comes on every Thursday. It's on Coast to Coast. Who will be the loser? Who will be the winner? It's time for Brett's Picks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Hello and welcome to Brett's Picks. I don't know why I'm using my hands, but I'm excited. This is year 20. I'm Professor Shroyer, and this is the guru, Brett Whitehead. How you doing, Brett? This is why we do the show. He picks a lot of games, and we go through and talk about the games, and then he isolates who he thinks is going to be the winner. It's a big deal. And let me tell you, he's award-winning. He knows what he's talking about.
And somebody just had a birthday, too.
Yeah, somebody had a birthday this summer. This old man right here, he's getting old.
And then went to a Braves game, too.
He went to a Braves game. He's got the Riley shirt on. Let me tell you something. 20 years we've been doing this show. 20 years of Brett's Picks.
Yep.
Congratulations, Brett.
Yep.
I feel like we should have, plumage going off right here, sparklers and all that fun stuff. But anyway, we are very excited to bring you this season, one more season. It's year 20, and we're going to jump right into it. Let's talk a little bit first before we get into the deep category. Let's talk about middle school. I know you have a niece, and she's been playing a lot of sports lately.
Yeah.
Tell about what she's doing.
She's playing volleyball and basketball at Cleveland Middle.
So right now, volleyball season, they're really heating up.
Yeah.
And she plays for Cleveland Middle School, right?
Yep.
So she's over there doing everything she can at Cleveland Middle School, volleyball and basketball. Very talented. You want to name her?
And my other friend,
What's her name?
Harper
Gomez.
last name's Gomez.
Harper Gomez.
And
Congratulations,
a
Harper
good friend,
Gomez.
and a good friend of mine, Martez Barber,
Okay.
had his first win as a coach at Cleveland Middle.
Okay. Is he coaching the volleyball team?
No, football.
Oh, in the football team. And who did they play? Ocoee?
Yeah, it's
That
Ocoee.
was on Mixed TV last week.
With
yeah.
Andy Morris and
Andy
Jacob
Morris.
Mason.
Yeah, pretty cool. So that's all going on. Very cool that you mentioned that. My granddaughter, Ellie Shroyer, she's over at Lake Forest. She's playing tennis. Had a tennis match against Ocoee Middle 2 nights ago, and she won both her doubles and her singles match. Congratulations, Ellie. We want to just highlight a few of the middle schools because we talk mostly about high school and college.
Yeah.
And middle school's going on too. Those kids are putting it out there. There was a big volleyball tournament here at the gym, and it included middle school last weekend. I know this is all going on. A lot of volleyball and tennis, and you got cross country and golf, and I don't even know what else. There's a lot. Oh, girls soccer.
Yeah.
Girls soccer's going on. In fact, I was out here at the tennis match the other night, and I heard the national anthem playing over here in the football stadium for a soccer match, and I think Bradley won. Bradley Central High School was playing that night, but middle schools are playing. There's a lot of action going on right now. So let's talk first, before we get into the high school football, let's throw up the Tennessee football schedule and take a look at that and talk about maybe some expectations, Brett. I know you've got some ideas of what this season might look like, but let's go ahead and take a look at that. If you got it, Riley, the Tennessee football schedule. There we go. So we're opening up with we're going to call it a patty cake game against Furman. Tennessee should rout.
They're Furman's from the Chattanooga,
same conference as
same
UTC.
conference.
That's correct. So that should be a rout. That's win number 1.
Yeah.
Then they're going to travel at Georgia Tech down in Atlanta.
I just saw the.
You were just down there.
I just saw
the campus?
No, Georgia.
The mascot.
The
That's
mascot.
Right. You told me they saw the mascot.
I was at a baseball game.
The Ramblin' Wreck down there. So they have a mascot, looks like a bumblebee or something, right?
Yeah.
Or a hornet, or I'm not even sure. But Georgia Tech, and that one should be a win for Tennessee. There may be a little bit touch and go at the beginning, but they should win that one.
They will play
Kennesaw State should be the biggest win of the season. That should be a major blowout. Okay, then serious business.
They will play Texas.
To play Texas at home though, and I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Texas might win this one. You've got a pretty big conference rivalry, starting up between Texas and Tennessee. Which one's the real Big Orange? All of that. Tennessee, of course, has been a university a long time before Texas was even a state. So anyway, that would be a tough one. Then they're going to play Auburn at home. And we're into October now, where it's going to start cooling off a little bit. I think Tennessee will win that one. What do you think?
Yeah, Tennessee needs to win this big game against Auburn.
They need to cover that one. And then they're going to go to Arkansas.
A good friend of mine, my brother's friend, he's a teacher at Arkansas.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nick.
Well, they're traveling all the way over there, and we've got a friend, Jace Standards, that used to be a student here, went to MTSU, graduated. And he's over there in Arkansas. He's a sports information director at a college campus trying to work in his way to be an athletic director.
And he did the news here in sports here in the news here.
That's right. So he's over there in Arkansas, and I expect Tennessee will win that game, possibly.
And then we'll play Alabama.
Alabama at home, and that one's a toss-up. I think Alabama might win that one. Just saying, I'm not sure. South Carolina game, I think that we'll win that game at South Carolina. Kentucky, we should win that soundly. Texas A&M, a little more serious. Fun and gun at Texas A&M. That may end up being a tough game. Probably a loss for Tennessee, and then another one at LSU coming up here. May lose that one. That's 4 losses that I'm saying Tennessee could suffer in this season. And then Vanderbilt in Nashville should win that one. So there's a look at Tennessee football. And I want to tell you, Tennessee fans, I'm a Tennessee fan. So I'm just thinking this as a big outlook. Of course, if you're asking me who I'm going to pick at each game, I'm going to pick Tennessee, but I'm being honest with you right now. So, okay, let's look at some high school football. First, we're going to look at Bradley. Bradley has a pretty good schedule. They're starting with McMinn on the road. That's tomorrow. If you want to see a good game, go up there and see. This is Bradley's oldest rival. This is before there was a Cleveland High School, long before there was a Walker Valley.
I was in school. We went up and played McMinn County,
and we play them a lot.
I was in school.
Oh yeah, Brett used to be a student here, and he remembers a lot of those games. We'd go up there and play. And they have beat us in years where we should have beat them.
Bryce and Cole, both of them were students here. Here.
Yeah.
Both football players too.
So McMinn County's one that Bradley should take serious. I think they should go up there and have a win. I don't think it's a patty cake game. I think it's going to be one that they're going to have to go in there and play pretty soundly. But next week it's Walker Valley. Walker Valley had a shootout game. They scored 30-something points in a 2-quarter matchup, like a 30-minute matchup game. They got some, great offense. I'm not sure about their defense. I think Bradley's going to lay it hard on their defense and their offensive line, and should beat Walker Valley. Hardin Valley's known to being tough. We got to go up there and play this year, up there in the Knoxville area. Hardin Valley should be able to beat Hardin Valley. The next week is Farragut here. I think we should be able to beat Farragut. That's been a toss-up.
I'll be out of town.
Be out of town that week.
So I'll be out of town that night.
Enjoying some sunshine.
I'll be out of town that night.
So Farragut, it's not an easy, I don't think it's a patty cake game either, but we should win that one. We should win at Red Bank. Oak Ridge is questionable. We have not had a good streak of playing against them, especially up there. We have lost really
on their.
So that's a toss-up game, but I'm going to put it in the column that Bradley wins this one and breaks that unknown, whatever reason we can't win well. Also Cleveland, I'm going to say that we're going to beat Cleveland at Cleveland. That's a big rivalry, obviously in the middle of town here. That's a long-time rivalry. Soddy Daisy at home, and they should beat the Trojans. Maryville at home right here. Maryville is one of those teams that we've only beat a few times. We beat them twice in the same year a few years ago. That was really cool. We went 4 games deep in the playoffs, and we beat Maryville in the playoffs and regular season. Then we have Bearden. Bearden has known to have a pretty good team. That's a toss-up, but I'm going to put it in Bradley's favor. I really only see one game that we lose this season, probably the Maryville game, unless we just, get in there with all of our cylinders on fire and no injuries and everything, but
not turning the ball turning the ball over so many times.
We have done that. Last year we started out well, but then we
up there at Maryville.
Yes, we did. We started out well, but then we got into a turnover frenzy, and that was not good. Let's take a look at Walker Valley. Walker Valley Mustangs will start out tonight. Brett, you can at Mustang, or whatever they call their stadium, Mustang Field or whatever it is. You can go up there and watch that game in person, or you can watch it on Mixed TV. Then they will travel to Bradley.
Right here.
And then they have McMinn County. That's 3 big bang-up games in a row, and I don't know that they're going to suffer. I don't know if they're going to get a win out of any of those games. They may or may not, but I'm saying they may not.
They will
then
play
they're going to Chattanooga Central, Brett.
September the 11th.
September the 11th. When you're out of town, who do you think will win that game?
I'm going with Walker.
Walker on that one.
Because my sister, she used to be an alum.
Yes, she did.
From Walker Valley.
Yeah, she was a cheerleader and
I had 2
basketball player.
I had 2 friends went to Walker Valley.
You got a lot of friends who went to Walker Valley. Andy Morris went here, but he taught up there for a while.
Peyton Davis went to Walker, and Rebecca Beavers went to Walker.
All right. Then they'll play Ottawa on the 18th. Go to Saudi Daisy on the 25th.
Speaking of Ottawa.
Oh yeah, you got a good friend coaching over there.
Matt Moody.
Coach Moody.
Go over and see Matt.
Brett Whitehead loves you. He wishes you have a good season. We all do. East Hamilton on the 2nd. Lenoir City hosting Lenoir City, who's always a tough matchup. That's on the 16th. And then Sequatchie County on the 23rd. They will end their regular season at Ray County, which Ray seems to get better as they play. So anyway, there's a look at the Mustangs. Next we have Cleveland Blue Raiders, and the Blue Raiders start at Walker Valley tonight. We mentioned that. Then they'll next be at McMinn County on the 28th. Tullahoma will come to them on the 4th. Then they'll be at the dreaded Maryville on the 11th when you're out of town.
Yeah.
Oak Ridge coming to them on the 18th, and then at Tyner on the 25th. Bradley game on the 2nd. And then they have a run up to Knoxville to play against Bearden. They'll host Hardin Valley, and in the regular season at Farragut. So there's a look at all the games for the Blue Raiders, and outstanding 3 high schools right here. Should have a pretty fair season. All of them should reach the playoffs. And I'm saying that, Bradley should come out on top. Bradley's, I think, preseason favorite in the Chattanooga area under 2 or 3 private schools like McCallie and Baylor and Boyd Buchanan over there on the other side, which we're not even, playing against. But out of the schools in this area, Bradley, should do well. I haven't seen them in person. I've talked to Gary a little bit.
Yeah.
I've heard Damon with the coaches show this week, and he's relying really heavily on his offensive line and the run game, and he's got a talented quarterback with experience. He's got a solid defense, but it doesn't matter until you put it on the field. So tomorrow night, we'll see what that really means. Go up there and support them.
Tonight, you can listen to Mix 104.1 with Andy Morris.
That's right.
And Terry Evans.
Yes.
Greg Phillips is not doing the call.
Right. Andy is now teaching over at Cleveland. Congratulations, Andy.
And
he's teaching audio visual like I'm doing.
Yeah, like what you're doing.
Probably setting up some coaches shows and some streaming and
99.1 with Jacob Mason. He's doing the coach.
That's right.
The drive with Andy.
That's right.
With Andy Morris. And listen to our game.
Listen to our game tomorrow night.
101.3 ESPN of
Gary
Cleveland.
Owenby and Jim Gum. He's the new sidekick for Gary. He's a Bradley alum. He graduated here in '79, and he's got a long history of radio in Chattanooga. If you used to listen to ESPN in Chattanooga before it was in Cleveland, you probably heard Jim Gum. He also did some sports talk on, with the guys over there. Scott McMahon.
He's doing the drive with Andy Morris and
Nice.
Jacob
So,
Mason.
Not a big shakeup, but really fun because he knows football. He loves Bradley. He and Gary will have a really solid stature in how that all goes. And you'll also see Thomas Dwas on the sideline if you're watching the video stream with it, but you'll hear him from time to time on the radio as well. So those three guys will do a great job.
This afternoon at 5, listen to ESPN 101.3. They're going to have all the coaches
Oh, nice. Okay.
call in.
Call in, talk to him about. And this is really big before the Cleveland Walker Valley game.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Every week.
Oh, they'll call in at 5. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's good.
That's what Andy Morris.
Well, that's a lot of information. This is obviously preseason. We don't have any games to talk about other than we talked a little bit about the middle school games, but it's coming up. Next week, we're going to make picks, and you can count on that.
Don't forget to watch my buddy, Ben Bobick,
And Bobick,
Monday morning
he has moved.
on Local
Well,
3.
he's already moved over. I've been watching him. Ben, you're doing a good job. I know Paul shot out of here real quick, and you jumped into that spot. And I'm guessing Samantha's going to take over the sports desk. I don't know,
And they're gonna find
I saw
somebody
Samantha
else.
on campus yesterday. She was out here at Bear Stadium setting up a camera. I was not with her. I was in the parking lot leaving, going back to over here to the studio, but did see her over here. So she's working it hard, and Channel 3 does a great job with their sports. And the morning show. I love the morning show.
In the evening, at 11, the football show with Ben Bobick.
Oh, that's right. Is he still doing that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's
like every Friday night.
But is he doing it or is Samantha doing it?
No, he's going to do it.
I didn't hear that. Okay.
Ben Bobick is going to be doing the
I know
show.
he has been, but I don't know that. I didn't know.
Ben
that
Bobick's going to be doing the show, and Samantha's going to be doing the sideline report.
All right. Well, you heard that from Brett. So, anything else? So you've been watching the Braves. They didn't fare very well last night.
No, they ended up losing the game yesterday.
Yeah, like 6-4 or something
6
like
to
that.
4.
All right. Well, that's all we have for this week. And until next week.
College game's going to be starting very soon
That's right. Until next week, we'll see you
on the sideline.